Hello friends, Intuitive Rene here, bringing you your daily tarot reading for today, the 13th of May. It is Thursday. It's almost at the end of the week. And in keeping with my my card choices for the week, I have chosen yet another Thoth deck to work with today. So we've got the Roots and Wings Oracle, and we are working with the Urban Tarot today, which is also a Thoth-based tarot system. So this is deck number 4 in the Thoth range. And yeah, I don't know if I have any more left for tomorrow. We'll have to wait and see. But let's have a look and see the energies of today for Thursday, starting with our oracle. And we have got the card of the moon. You know, the moon is such an interesting card, and there's like so many different interpretations for the moon. The way that I interpret it, what the moon means for me, the moon always reminds me of cycles. And especially in this particular one, we've got, you know, starting with the new moon into the full moon and going back again. So we've got all the different cycles of the moon, but the moon is about feminine energy. The moon is about cycles of life, but the moon is also about our intuition, but it's also about shadows, because the moon casts a lot of really scary shadows at night, and this is all the kind of things that we need to be mindful of and aware of. So the moon is telling you that not everything may be as it seems today, and we may need to look a little bit beneath the surface in order to fully understand and uncover what is important for today. Let's have a look and see what the Urban Tarot wants to contribute to that. The first card we have from the Urban Tarot is the card of happiness, and we've had this card, I think, already this week. And I love the depiction of this particular card, because here we have a family out on the fields. You know, they're having a picnic. We've got hot dogs, and we've got cool drink, and we've got salads, and we've got puppies playing, children playing frisbee. There's a braai going on. There's picnic. There's so many wonderful things happening here. You know, this is where we don't have a care in the world, where we're not worried about anything, where we are just in the moment, in the now, living our best life. And this is what it's all about, isn't it? This is exactly what it's all about. But even though we are, and I'm going to use my air quotes and say we are pretending, we're going through and we're pretending like everything is great. So today you've arrived at Thursday. You may be putting on a really good show, making everybody think that life is great, that you're in a good space and you're happy and content and everything is fabulous. But the truth is, underneath that surface, beneath or in those shadows and underneath the surface, there's something else going on. There's definitely something else, but you are trying so hard to be as happy as you can be in the moment. Okay. You see, it's almost like I knew what was coming up. So we have what we have over here is the Ten of Swords. And the Ten of Swords is the card of oppression. So here we have somebody who's going into jail. Here we have somebody who has arrived and, you know, walking towards their cell. You can see that they are handcuffed, and you can see all the swords that are sort of piercing the back. So it's almost like, you know, reaching the end, but the end of one aspect is almost the beginning of the next. And his mouth, his words, his opinions have all been oppressed. He's not able to express himself. He's not able to do what he likes. He is now a pawn, and he is now being moved around by other people's rules and other people's expectations. He doesn't get to have a say. He doesn't get to have an opinion. And again, you know, we're pretending to be happy. We're pretending, but we're just going through the motions. We're not actively participating. We're just going through the motions and pretending like everything is great. But actually the truth of the matter is, you know, as much as we are always like the moon is always complete. The moon is always full, but it's just what we see of it that determines the way that we perceive it. And that's what's going on here. We always look as if we're happy. We're very good at doing that, especially today. You know, today we're like, okay, this is what's going to make me happy. This is what I'm doing. And look at me, I'm smiling and I'm happy and I've got a spring in my step. But the truth is, I feel like I'm just a puppet. I feel like I'm just going through the motions. And I don't feel as passionate and enthusiastic. And I don't feel as if my voice is being heard. Gosh. Okay. Oh, that's so interesting. So we started off, okay, we started off with the Ten of Cups, the Nine of Cups. We then moved on to the Ten of Swords, and we are now on the Nine of the Major Arcana. So we went from 9 to 10, back down to 9. This is the card of the Hermit, and the Hermit is saying to you that sometimes the only person you need to worry about is yourself. The Hermit is saying to you that we need to understand and we need to recognize that yes, your life is not a solitary life. Your life involves and connects with and is integrated with other people. But going back to our jail cell here, so every single one of these jail cells contains an individual, another person. But his journey is his journey. What he did, how he did it, why he did it, how he got caught, the whole, however it transpired, his journey is completely different to everybody else's that is in the same establishment. So he is on his own. He is completely isolated. He is completely on his own. The Hermit says to you, the only person you need to be aware of, mindful of, the only person you need to focus on is you, is yourself. Don't pretend with everybody else. Process and deal with. Understand what it is that you actually want for yourself. Be honest, be true. Face your fears. Look at those shadows in the nighttime. Look to see what's hiding under the bed. Don't feel like you have to just accept. Don't feel like you have to just be so oppressed. It's important that you recognize that your happiness matters. And this is your message for today. You can continue to fight for happiness, to work towards happiness, but you've got to ask yourself, this picture of happiness, is this actually what makes you happy? Is this actually going to bring you happiness, or is this what the textbooks say will bring you happiness? Okay, be honest with yourself, be true to yourself, but be yourself, and understand that you're not a puppet, you're not a pawn. You matter. You truly do matter. And it's important that you step out. It's important that you speak out and be true to who you truly are. Friends, do have a fabulous Thursday with love and blessings from my heart to yours. Take care.